My name's Deryck Highet. I live in Burton in Cheshire, and I first started to notice my hearing loss about 18 months, 2 years ago. It was a number of issues that brought it to my attention. Primarily, my wife complaining about the TV having to be too loud so I could listen to the programmes properly. But increasingly, if I was in a pub or at a business meeting with friends or colleagues, I was increasingly finding it difficult to focus on the whole nature of the conversations. Asking people to repeat things and consciously then turning my head so I had my slightly better ear facing them. And I guess I was actually guessing what they said in sometimes, and just hoping that I gave the right answer. So overall, just frustration really, that I wasn't being able to enjoy my life both from a business and a social point of view as much as I would like. There was a number of factors that came into play at the same time. I think I probably noticed a Facebook advert about the time in January this year when my wife first started to suggest I should get my hearing tested. Obviously, I then went on the internet to do some research to look for specialists, and obviously Amplifon was one of those that came out at the top of the Google search, if you like. My first experience of involvement with Amplifon was very positive, actually. I mean, I booked the appointment. The day before the appointment, the Chester office rang me to confirm the appointment and that they were looking forward to seeing me the following day. When I arrived at the office, I was made to feel very welcome, a cup of coffee and so on, and made very much to feel relaxed. And then the initial consultation I had with Mr. Lambert, the consultant, he was just very professional, but made me feel relaxed, didn't make me feel awkward in any way. And having identified a couple, including Amplifon, I booked appointments with a specialist. I actually cancelled the appointment for the second one because I was so impressed with the way Amplifon dealt with the first appointment I had with them. When the audiologist told me I'd got a hearing problem, I was probably a little bit relieved actually, because I think he was just telling me what I already knew, to be perfectly honest. And obviously he was offering me a solution that would deal with the issue. And you know, effectively I'm hoping he was going to give me a large chunk of my life back in terms of the standard of lifestyle that I could enjoy on a day-to-day basis. When I first put the hearing aids in, when I first got them in the office in Chester, the change was instantaneous. When I came home, I mean, I do a lot of dog walking and general walking and exercise and running. The first time I went for a dog walk in the woods behind our house, I was just astounded by the sounds I could hear that I hadn't been able to hear in the previous 18 months, 2 years before I recognised the problem. I think you do have to come to terms with a potential concern about stigma. People with hearing aids are old, they're infirm. So that was a little bit of a concern. Although in fairness, since I've had them, as I said, a lot of people I work with on a regular basis wouldn't even know I wear a hearing aid. And I was with a business colleague of mine last weekend who does wear hearing aids, which are very visible, and he didn't even know I wore them. Wearing the Amplifon hearing aids has transformed my life quite significantly in that from a business point of view, I feel more confident going out on appointments to meet landlords and tenants and to have discussions. And from a family point of view, being able to watch the TV without it being at a silly level, loud-wise, has helped. And again, you know, the added bonus of being able to wear them when I'm being out running or walking the dog and being able to listen to music and radio. Overall, the impact has been significant, to say the least.